And hello everyone! Welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2, Arcade 12. We got everybody here today, so without further ado, we need to see what's the aftermath of the war. So let's start as usual with last session. Last session, you guys were engaged. You guys were in the middle, kind of like in the middle of a horde of undead. That was ready to teleport to Pakao Defense. Not wasting any time, you guys immediately engaged in combat and was very quickly overwhelmed by the amount of undead that's approaching you guys. But even in the chaos, Artyom and Kane, you guys were able to take Carlotta down, and slowly you guys chipped into Kristoff's health pool. As the army grew closer and closer, you guys were able to push Kristoff into the citadel, where you guys were able to give chase. In the end, a final confrontation between the party and the leaders of Mach. However, the J5 decided to take an alternate approach. He asked Kristoff about his motivation and methods, as well as providing an alternative to the issue that the city is facing. A peaceful resolution is in sight. So, Kelly, I can hear your background quite a bit.
Sorry, I'll put myself on mute. I'm in a public space.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so right now, you're standing in a room that used to be Ami Maloas. A room that used to inspire so much fear in you guys now became a place where peace between the living and the dead is possible. You look on as Kristoff limps towards the door. Lord Knight and Lady Skull just looks on as the door opens to the army of undead standing by at the door, ready to attack. Kristoff addresses the army. People of Mach, the amazing Spicy 7 and I were able to broker an alternative. Your blades are no longer needed here. You may return. The invasion will be put to a halt until further notice. The hordes of undead kind of look on in confusion. Some of them stare at you, still bearing some hostilities, but thanks to Kristoff's word, they decide to stand down. The various monsters sheathe their weapons and begin to turn away, allowing you guys to have, to discuss the terms, so to speak. The undead slowly make their way away from the group, leaving only the four of you, alongside Lord Knight and also Lady Skull.
Lady Skull has always been the petrifier, right?
No.
Sorry, not the petrifier, the one with the anti-magic
The
light.
one with the anti-magic light, that's right. Wherever she looks, you immediately feel a severance between your connection to whatever source of magic you guys have. Even Artyom's technologies kind of gets disabled the moment Lady Knight lays eye upon him.
Lady Skull.
Kristoff turns around and looks at you. So, what will be the next step?
J5, do you have things to talk through?
Do you want me to speak?
I thought we were discussing. Should we discuss terms then?
I mean, J5 is gonna be too lenient though.
Well, no, you're not gonna be the only one speaking, but you could start it.
All
You're
right.
the leader. You lead.
Okay.
Oh no, don't talk yet. I got disconnected by Discord again. I got disconnected by Discord again. Hold on, hold on.
This stuff
Okay,
completely
I'm back. I'm
full.
back. I'm back.
Your
I'm back. No, no, no,
Mark
no.
is okay.
What happened? What did you leave?
No, it's
You
the
haven't
Discord.
even talked.
It's the Discord thing
What?
where it just suddenly disconnects me for no reason and then connects
Oh
me
yeah,
again.
yesterday I had that problem too.
Yeah, it's just a thing that happens apparently. But
Okay.
what?
As I was saying, well, first of all, we're going to try and talk to the Genasis. Uh, have them, let go of their grudges, stop this whole infighting between them, and we also will try to plea your case with them. Basically, we would explain to them what's the motivation of you instigating their war, and we also found another alternative for you to achieve your ultimate goal. However, in order to do that, this unit believes that we require. Oh wait. Ignis, are you looking around? Is there any scrying eye around?
Yeah, I'll make sure to be not in the line of sight of Lady's skull.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, it wouldn't affect you even when the eyes are looking on you.
Uh,
Your
well,
god eye
actually,
thingy does not
if
disappear.
we are actually will be pretty safe if we're in Lady Skull's side.
Yeah,
Actually,
she'll just she'll disable, not dispel.
temporarily.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So while she lays eyes upon it, it will disappear. But then when she goes away, it won't. But regardless,
it's not. It's
you
there.
looking around, you do not see any eye over hovering over you in this room.
We're good.
All right. Okay. Well, in order for us to successfully, defeat the emperor, we need to pull all of our resources. However, here's the conundrum that we're facing. The emperor is currently pinning all of our allies. They're putting pressure uh, against them, making it difficult for them to contact us and assist us in the future. Uh, so that is why we would like to ask for your help on this matter.
Clarify what exactly help you require
Well,
of us.
as these units, from these units of observation, you guys have a knack of, covert operations, going into crossing borders undetected. Perhaps you can relay information and establish a secret communication route for us all.
You misunderstand. We do not have a network of covert spies all over the world. We have exactly 6. Myself, Carlotta, Kiara, Fritz, Heinz, used to be, and of course Andrea. The reason we are scattered all over the world was to, as you said, gather information about how we can grow our forces. And of course, invite trade into the city. So if you require communication in long distances, that will still be partially possible, but if you're expecting us to go to multiple countries quickly, you're mistaken. The one thing that we do have on our side is numbers. Undeads are easily made. Number is on our side, and should any of them perish, they can just be brought back.
Well, that's that. But that is only useful during the final confrontation, if need be. However, this unit is thinking that if you can establish communications with each country's representative, then I'm sure each countries will have their own method of communication that they can use.
As you can see, he points towards Lady Skull and Lord Knight. They aren't exactly living. One look at them and people will immediately realize they are undead. The only one that you can rely on is us, the Dietrix. So if you really want us to properly help, perhaps you can release one more of our member that you have held hostage.
I like to do
Well, don't let it be Fritz.
It is Fritz.
I believe this time we're going to
The only one that we are holding
Don't.
is
He's an
Fritz, right?
asshole. Ah, but he's an asshole. He deserves it.
A pain in the neck, but he's a useful pain in the neck.
Is he? Is he though?
He is a wild dog off his leash. What do you mean?
Don't get me wrong. He has his shortcomings. But when given the appropriate
many.
motivation, he,
Like?
I hate to admit it, is the most fast-working and most flexible amongst the siblings.
I mean, he kind of hates us. Why would he work for us, with us, I guess?
He raises a finger. He does not hate you. He finds you interesting. And murder is his
Can he find us
way,
uninteresting?
given you are who you are. That is impossible.
Okay, it's your addictive personality.
You're wrong. The rest of us, the four of us, will do our best to assist you in use communications that you require, but as I said before, we are few in numbers. We can only do so much.
Honestly, I think we need more allies, really. Communication would be great, but I don't know if you can run away from final confrontation and for power of such a biggest empire. Any help would be much appreciated.
Keyword being help here. We need allies we can trust.
Yeah.
You have a
I mean, there's
track
no
record,
point.
to say the least.
Well, this unit is concerned about releasing Mr. Fritz is that he will start killing our allies. That is what we're most afraid of.
Not entirely out of the question. But I will say, he is the most flexible member of our family. If you truly require the additional help, he would be a good place to start. Otherwise, he can remain as he is for now.
I think what we need more than speed and flexibility is discretion in this matter.
Yeah. I don't think that's
And
very good.
I don't know if I don't know if you know this Fritz guy of yours, but he's pretty far from discreet.
But you can do.
What?
We can
what?
agree.
Agree.
All right. I mean, while it'd be beneficial to have as many eyes as possible everywhere, I don't see why we can't get by with just one or two people inside the Empire's halls listening in.
Well, first of all, you need things before we send spies into the Empire, which will be very risky. Maybe we should establish a line of communication within all of our airlines. For right now, on the top at the top of this unit's head, we have Contact Call, we have Floton, we have Clock Down, and we also have Lacrodet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Haley.
because Haley's there, and also there's the newly established Jacksville.
Right. I'm sure we could probably get some good spies out of Lackadav, but I really would prefer that we not take my little baby sister to the front lines of a fight against the largest army in the world. Preferences, you know?
I mean,
Uh,
Haley's a wizard. She wouldn't be a frontliner, really.
Yeah, no, by front lines, I mean not on the same continent, preferably.
Well, maybe she can organize some of her people for some troops.
Yeah, I
Do
mean,
some,
if you want to, I'm sure she could
espionage.
probably help out. I think she could probably lend a good hand with espionage and planning. Their forte.
Regardless of whatever your plan is against the Empire, first you need to ensure that when we travel out, we will not be the victim of Kailapa and Nawila. How can you assure us that?
Well,
While I am ready to cease any attacks against the two countries, I do not feel that the other two will feel the same, especially Kailapa. Now that you have informed their leaders, the person who has been behind all the wars between the two countries. Fire
Well-
Genasis will want blood. And given the most powerful leader within the council right now is a cleric, their hatred towards undead is, for lack of a better word, powerful.
Can I like go back to what I know about Inferno and have talked with him? Does he seem like the type to be like that?
I mean, he is, for the most part, more tolerant than other
Yeah.
Fire Genasis. But you don't know him enough to see where he stands against undead. However, you can go ahead, roll me a religion check and to see what the eternal flame stands on this.
Okay.
Religion.
That's pretty much what I would do. Hey, it's not bad considering I only have a +1.
Like most
So doing what?
religions of the world, religions have always have a center in life, you know. There's always some aspect of life that they promote. Undeath is the direct opposite of it, even a perversion of it. It will be difficult to find an organization that will that will be willing to be accepting of undead. They've always preached of undead creatures as naturally evil along the same lines as like devils and demons, that kind of stuff. They have
And changelings?
They have not really
Changelings?
changelings, no. Changelings, people more fear that they don't know where changelings are, you know, so that's where the fear come from. This one is more of a fear of they are predisposed to doing evil acts, and that's why people are avoid them. Like how most humanoids, when they see other people get hurt, they go, ooh, like ouch. There's some level of empathy there. Creatures with evil, the alignment might feel something different when they see a creature gets hurt. Maybe even joy by default.
Oh, Fritz is
Hmm.
like that.
Yeah. So Fritz is an example of an outlier lah. Even a humanoid can, feel like that. That's yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, as this unit understands it, you are going to relocate this whole city along with any undeads that is in this area to another plane, right?
That is right. Thanks to the spell that's been constructed by Ami Maloa.
And once you've done that, you're not going to have any connections to this material plane anymore. Is it true?
No.
Is it correct?
We have no reasons to return.
Well, then maybe we can use that as a pitch.
Well,
It's like a you help them, they help you kind of thing.
A flimsy
I
reward.
I don't
Because
know.
at
I don't know if I mean getting you to agree to the peace talk in the first place was already pretty hard. Like, this is asking for a three-way, how you say, peace when we could have had a, how you say, like a one person to be the punch bag, but now we don't have anybody. It's like everyone has to set aside their own aggression and work together, and that's the hard part because Christoph is right. Genasis don't really forget about grudges. Um, because J5, what you're essentially, I think, thinking of, like, hey, there is a three-way benefit here. We need to make them see that it outweighs whatever grudge they could have. I mean, whatever grudge they bear. And it's a no, it's a bit hard to make them see outside of pain most of the time. But not to say that's impossible. We just need to like really sweeten the deal. Just like how with Spark they needed a scapegoat. Perhaps that's something that we need to do as well. That's an option. If we decide that doesn't work for us, then we can figure something else out.
well, based on our conversation with them, the Fire Dynasty wanted revenge, right?
Uh-huh.
And as I understand it, it's not revenge towards this city. It was revenge towards the Nawilans because in their eyes, the Nawilans are the ones who killed their relatives. However, that being said, Mr. I forgot his name.
Christoph? Lord
Christoph,
Knight?
yeah.
A lot of
I really hope that the undead army that it got passed through the gate did not deal that much of a damage over there before we were able to stop it. Because that would mean that they would, want revenge on this on Mark now.
Well, it would be harder to persuade them, but we could still pose it as we were able to negotiate better terms, or like it could have gotten worse, but we stopped it in time. As in, the leaders of Monk realized the errors of their ways and stopped before it could get worse. Is a way we could spin it. I'm talking like a politician. I hate this.
Gee, it's almost like you're a leader of a country or something. Imagine that.
Well, I've had training in it, so
That's right. It just doesn't.
It's almost like you're doing your job.
I know.
I'll give you a quick flash.
Well,
Keep going, sweetie. You're doing great.
Don't mind.
Well, there's also that that one the what do you call that? The reason that started all of this, that that these undeads are being discriminated against, right?
uh-huh.
And the whole reason why you wanted to teleport to another plane is because every time each of the neighboring countries expand, you're going to come here and kill your people.
Yes.
So that is reason, in this unit's opinion, that reason is enough for Mark to start fighting back as a self-defense.
I mean, okay, and if you're the leader of a country, I mean, what will you do with that information? I mean, the fact still stands that many of your people were killed.
And they were killed because of their own greediness and their hard-headedness of trying not to understand the neighboring countries.
And it feels so very like it's a very I feel like we are expecting them to like, oh, I'm so sorry that you felt that way. I'll be better from now on. Towards no offense to Monk, but what they could have seen as just another monster. It's like how you feel about maybe, I don't know, dragons. Most people don't see undeads as another respectable uh country. No offense again. I'm just, yeah.
Well, no offense to other creatures as well, Mr. Christoph. This unit, frankly, does not care much about other non-humanites as well. However, the way we live out in Shimon is that we respect the nature. We have our boundaries where the humanoids live, and we have outside of the city are all the wilderness where the other creatures lives. As long as those boundaries are respected, then nothing bad will happen.
How is Christoph reacting to this?
Christoph is just kind of like listening intently, but after that anecdote that J5 provided, he just goes, "The boundaries are respected because the creatures can fight back and win."
Oh, that is true. That is one of the reasons why expansion is quite hard over there in Shimon. However, maybe we can use that reason over here as well.
I think that is wishful thinking, J5. If you think that is an option, you can go ahead with your reasoning.
I do think it will take a very hard time for them to hear, because just getting each other to hear the other side out is already hard. But we could try. We could say that, hey, this is a three-way peace negotiation now, rather than just from the two sides, because this affects all places. And heck, maybe we could even get the Earth Genazis in because they wanted to go in, but I don't know anyone from there. So anyway, um, getting ahead of myself there. But if this is the stance,
Is it a,
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just. Is it a good idea to make this a three-way peace talk? Because it was hard enough to get them agreed to the two,
Yeah,
and then just suddenly throwing in a third party, like, hey, by the way, this guy is the guy that started this whole thing.
yeah,
Let's chat.
but they were gonna talk about this anyway. So I mean, I agree. I don't know if it's a good, if it's a super bad idea or just a bad idea. So I'm thinking maybe we just bring it on them, like, by the way, we have like a special guest. I don't know. Maybe not a good idea. Maybe that's not a good idea. Leaders don't like being surprised in that way, especially by their enemy or what they perceive as their enemy.
Well, we may, instead of bringing them in, may want to go through the peace agreements, then bring it up afterwards. I mean, for all we know, a common enemy may help the peace talks, but then that's not really going to help making him an enemy, because then
Yeah.
it's just going to cause more issues. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why.
You,
So, like, instead of making it a two-way peace talk from the start, it becomes three-way from the beginning. But I do think even two. But you're right. Like, even a two-way is already hard to get them to agree on. If we suddenly change it to three, we could just bring up the idea, though. Like, well, we won't be there during the discussion itself, would we? We're supposed to be outside.
I don't know.
Right?
Do they want us there to keep the peace? Make sure the
We're
peace talks stay
supposed
peaceful?
we're supposed to watch over the troops outside, right?
I think so.
Right, DM?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
We were supposed to watch over the people outside while the leaders are talking by themselves, right?
So,
That's
for
not
sorry, for
that's
during the talk, during the peace talk.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
the
what
original plan. Yeah.
well, we could say now that, because things have changed a little because we had to postpone because of a third party, and we have we have proof that there was a third party interference by the 50 or so undead that make it through the gate. And because there's only 50 of them, we could use this to say, hey, uh, like use this as a uh, ticket to get us a seat into the talk so that we can represent them. By them, I mean Mock.
Well, this unit still think it's better that Mark represents themselves. We are not citizens of from Mark. We don't know their
Then
problems, their worries. Maybe we
messengers,
can just
maybe.
sit. Maybe we can just sit in as a neutral party for the three nations.
We were supposed to be a neutral party anyway. I'm just thinking of like a better way to get the Mock idea in without the least amount of rejection. What I mean. I don't know if they would want directly a representative of Mark right away. We could, yeah. Could ask.
I don't know. I mean, fuck it. Just rip the band-aid off. Bring the guy in. Hey, we have a special guest.
That was my idea, and I don't know if that was a good idea.
I don't know. There's goods and bads to both. I mean, on the one hand, if you're going to discuss things like fault reparations and moving forward, it's probably best to initially include all the parties involved in this issue rather than come to a consensus and then bring in another person, thus having to restart all the negotiations over again.
Yeah.
My main worry is that it's going to be too much information at once, but these are ultimately your people. You'll know, I think, whether or not their adaptability, ability to change or whatever that fancy word is, would be willing to let them take in this new information and proceed.
Wait, you mean by your people as in whose people? My people or Kristoff's people?
Yeah, your Genasi people. I mean, I feel like they're the most likely to throw a fit over this, aren't they?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I don't know if like a sudden appearance is a good idea or not, or would it create more
Okay, so
more how you say
Ground City.
rejection.
Ground
From what I know about my people, which way would be a better which way would be better for them to listen? Can I roll some insight or something? Yeah, you're muted if you're talking.
Between what exactly?
Uh, as in between informing them beforehand that there's a third party joining,
Or suddenly
or
just show up.
yeah,
I think it's pretty obvious that just bringing the guy in without informing them would be the only way, will be the most likely way that they can get a seat on the table. Because if you invite them, hey, we want to bring another person, if they don't like that person, they're gonna start arguing from there.
what if we don't say who it is? Can we just say, hey, we have a special guest coming? You know, yeah, who, if they ask us who is it?
Please do not
Right.
describe these guys as a special guest. They're genocide. They're genocidal dictators. Like, let's be real.
How does the mock side taking that remark?
I'm sorry? Oh.
How-
They
What,
don't
that I
seem
call
to
them
react.
genocidal?
Yeah.
They don't really react to it. Just listen and like
They are. They are. They're genocidal. That's literally. It's not meant to be an insult. It's just a fact. They killed a lot of people with great
Yeah.
prejudice. It's genocidal.
Yeah. I just want to see if they're like, oh yeah, they want to excuse themselves or what.
It's in their nature.
Ugh, I don't know. I know it'd probably be like the only way to be heard is having them drop in by surprise. But I feel like if they do that, then the trust in us as the neutral party will be broken because like how else would they have known about the time and place, you know? You know what I mean? By
Yeah, no, I
trust in us.
understand. Yep.
So maybe we should. Wow. AR, do you have any idea?
Tell you what. How about this? Ignis? We'll plan for them to be included in the peace talks. We'll break it to the leaders tonight so that they have the chance to think about it and go over it.
Okay.
That way, it's not sprung on them so suddenly. That way, they feel included because it's important because these guys are determining the fates of their people to feel included in the talks that are going to determine the fates of their people. We'll tell them tonight, and it's not that we're going to ask them if they can be included. We're just going to tell them, hey, this is what's going to happen.
So we'll just say, hey, they will join us whether they like it or not, kind of thing.
Yeah, something
They're
like that.
going to be there. Whether I think that's probably just the best recourse. You need to establish some finality, some backbone. We need to establish guidance in this for this to work. We need to come in with.
I mean, yeah, I can do that. I think maybe I'll try my best. Maybe I should ask my mom how to do, what's the best way to go about it. I should also tell Do as well. Oh no, am I disconnected again?
That this is for the best.
Can you?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So now the question is, how do we get back? I need a long rest.
Well, if you so wish, you can take a rest right here. If I recall correctly, none of you know teleport circle, correct?
No.
Yep.
Also, you don't possibly have a large tree. Can you? Is it possible for you to like save a tree so that it can still like grow?
Kind of ponders for a bit. We do have several trees within the Dietrich estate. However, I don't think any of them are large enough for your purposes.
Are they at least medium size? Are they natural trees as in
They are natural trees, but supernaturally maintained. Kiara has a knack in botany
oh
and
really?
biology, specifically for making poison.
Ah, well, perhaps I can have a chat with the trees and see if it's okay. Okay.
Go ahead. If any of the undeads give you trouble, let me know. Now you are our guest. Please, you can head to town and find a place to stay.
Has Ami Maloa made any contact yet since the last time we spoke? And I asked Lord Knight.
No. Ever since he left for the Empire, he has not returned. He has not made contact, which gives me cause for concern. But he has his command. He asked us to protect his home and to complete the spell.
If you complete the spell without him here, would he have been able to join anyway?
You know, I am not sure. He is the constructor of such spell. But perhaps, given his acuity towards magic, I'm sure he's able to figure out a way.
That way.
That way.
Are you mocking my accent?
No!
No.
Hey, I'm from here. I'm not walking.
Alright, so after that short discussion, you guys leave the room and find a place to stay for the night before you guys group up tomorrow morning. Is that what the plan is right now?
Yeah.
Or do you want to use the tree at the Dietrich's estate? And
No,
try
I
to
don't have any spell slots anymore.
Gotcha.
So
So
I only
you.
have the second level and the first and two first levels.
Alright. So you leave the Necros Citadel with several lingering questions that you hope to answer after a good night's rest. You leave the building where you would be able to see still several large groups of undead is filtering through the streets, entering buildings, just trying to get to their normal schedules. Some head towards the Sanguine Terrace where there are houses, shops, which is basically like a town over there. Some head to, if I recall, it's called the Death's Cradle, where you can see a large mechanized creature is hoisting undead bodies from his back into the pile. Some collecting. You remember being on top of
Cadaver
this monster.
collector.
Cadaver collector, that's correct.
We've been on top of him many times.
Yeah. He's kind of going through several bodies, picking them up and bringing them to a large house to be processed. You see some of the undeads kind of scatter away to what looks to be an area with multiple monuments. You're not sure what is the purpose, but that's there. But your goal should be heading towards the Sanguine Terrace, where in the town there should be a place for you to stay. So you head towards the terrace, combating kind of like stares from the various undead that was there. With your high perception and intelligence, you will recognize some of them that you fought during the battle just now. But you push through the streets, find a inn of sorts that is being manned by a banshee, basically. The spiritual, kind of like elven woman stands at the behind the counter. Very quickly, you manage to transact a room. Apparently, there's no need for you to pay. Everything will be handled by the Dietrix, and you guys find a place for you to sleep tonight. The room is barely there. The bed itself seems like it hasn't seen much use. Possibly because they haven't been getting much visitors. Possibly also because they don't need to sleep. But it's there nonetheless for you guys to use. So,
Why would they have an inn in the first place?
shrug. You can ask. But for now,
No.
this is where you guys are staying. So, is there anything you guys want to do before you turn in for the night?
Oh man, I don't remember how spell slots presented. God damn.
Sorry, it wouldn't be night. It's actually very early in the morning. You guys are exhausted. You haven't slept in the
Yeah,
longest
we
time.
didn't have a good night's rest last night.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if my mom would be on the other side, but I do have this sending stone that leads to my mom. But this is like way back when it was in the lead box.
This is the one that she used to track you guys, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if she would still have it. I don't remember.
Try it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try it.
All right. What do you see?
Oh my god.
Hello.
Oh, you're just gonna say that. Shune, are you alright? We managed to talk some sense into people in Mach. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace talk might be 3-way now.
You would hear Ignis. Your friends will have a lot of explaining to do. People have died tonight and they will not let this go easily.
Oh no.
I will talk to you later.
I'll tell that to the party. I don't think it's gonna be easy talking to Inferno, especially when things are just especially when things are very, very, very raw. As it just happened today.
Well, surely you could have seen this coming, could you not?
Yeah. I'm just informing everybody so that we know it's the hard thing to do is gonna be even harder.
Artyom's gonna look at Ignis and say, "Are we currently being watched by anyone?"
Are we muted? DM?
No. Yes, J5.
Just the one?
Gonna
Or-
Just one, yeah.
You want me to do the thing?
Can you still do the thing? Do you still have
Yep, I still have my slots.
Hey, there you
what?
go.
A
I'll
fourth
do as
level?
well.
J5
Yeah.
and Artyom are buffers. They buff themselves and then never use their spell slots for
Yep.
the rest of the combat.
Damn, okay, fine.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they just cast one or
Oop.
two spells and that's it. They never use their spells for
Damn,
damaging.
don't mind me. Don't mind me dying over here 6 times.
And who
What?
healed you 5 times?
Me!
I agree to disagree.
If I turn this,
All right, so
Honestly,
J5.
yeah.
No, go on, kid.
Nothing.
Okay. Right, so J5, you focus on the spell, and there's kind of like a black box basically grow out from the center of your spell, encompassing the entire room, causing the eyeball that's floating to immediately break upon you getting into contact with that black box. And you have your privacy.
Oof.
Will
Okay.
never not get annoying. But hopefully we hunt down whoever is doing it before too long. Now, on the topic of business, now that it's just us and not an army near us, I do not believe it's entirely up to us to decide what happens with the Dietrichs. It's perhaps up to us to present a case as to why they might be useful still, but ultimately it is up to the council to decide what happens.
Yeah, but isn't it
That-
also depends on how it turns out?
How we present their case.
We can do our best, but I'm just saying that thousands, if not millions, of lives being lost is not something they will just get over, especially not very quickly.
But
Dietrichs have
I
to prove themselves
because
somehow.
at instant,
this one also agrees with what friend Artyom had said. We merely had to just present our case to them. Whatever happens afterwards, it's up to them.
Yeah, but I don't want him to fight anymore.
Then we just have to present our case harder or better. If we don't do this, the fighting will not stop. If we do this and we fail, the fighting will not stop. Nothing changes. That just means that we cannot afford, to fail here.
Yeah.
I agree. I think forcing these sides to accept, peace and offered hand from the people who slaughtered them. I think if we force them to welcome them, then we're really not any better than the emperor we're trying to defeat. We're not trying to rule these people and tell them what to do and how to feel and how to conduct their lives.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Christoph was under the misconception that these were peace talks rather than terms of surrender. Once we are able to cast our spells again and fight better, I would suggest doubling back and demanding a show of loyalty. I know how much their coffins are precious to them, so perhaps they can be handed over for the duration of these negotiations.
But where? Our banner?
Sure.
But currently we don't have access to that, right, Artyom?
No, that's why he's saying they give it to us as a proof of loyalty.
Yes, but we don't have access to our manor.
No, because of the whole wanted thing.
Yeah, because of the whole wanted thing, and our manor is basically surrounded by the what do you call it? The enforcers. Yeah.
Right.
Even better
We-
guarded?
Depends on how you look at it. If the Empire caught wind of this, they can just easily course Conticle to surrender the coffins to them.
Oof, that's true.
Right, and perhaps it's best to stay away from Contacle. But there are other
Lackadaw?
places. Perhaps.
Where thieves are? Oh gosh.
Yeah, I gotta say it's gonna be kind of difficult. I mean, fortunately, we are friends with the prominent Thief Guild in the city, but it's still not going to be 100% safe unless you want to dedicate a lot of time and energy to guarding them.
What's the name of that spell they were using? The private manor or whatever?
Private sanctum. No, not private sanctum. The
Mansion.
magnificent mansion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is any one of you capable of casting it?
Is anyone of us capable of casting teleport? No.
No.
No arcade casters in the group. Also,
Maybe
thank
we
you for
can.
subbing, Crystal
Maybe we
Hammer.
can ask friend Haley if she knows it.
I'm into wizards. We could ask, but not tonight.
Well, of course, not tonight. That's
But
why I
even
suggested doing
so,
it after we rest.
isn't it like it goes out after the spell ends?
That is correct.
No.
It lasts for
Yeah,
8
it
hours,
does.
and then when it dispels anything that is not supposed to be in there,
Oh
will
yeah,
be
that's right.
ejected.
Oh. Well, there is another spell that we can use.
Demi
Well, wait. Just to be
That's the
clear,
one I
yeah,
want.
I know all normal
Yeah,
spells, right?
you know all of the spells in the list, so you can assume
Okay.
your character knows that.
Okay. Well, maybe we can find someone who can use demiplane instead. Demiplane is like a magnificent mansion, but the plane stays there even after the spell durations ends.
Okay. What kind of spells that?
That
As
is
in,
an 8th level spell.
oh, I think Haley's there yet. I think last we checked, she was only at 7th. Right? She was at 7th or was it 6th?
Hey, my sister's a hard worker. She's probably up to like 12 by now.
She don't go that high. You're muted, DM.
Last you recall, it's at 7th. Yeah, 7th. And I think that's the
How
only
long has it
wizard you
been
know
since
other.
then?
Maybe like 1 or 2 months. But you gotta remember, she's staying in one place. You guys are adventuring.
But she did help, liberate city, right?
Yeah, how do you
it-
think she got to level 13 in the first place?
Okay.
It didn't much. Liberating a city is not that much of an experience. Surprisingly.
I mean, depends. If you liberate a city from, dragons, pretty good. If you liberate a city from a bunch of level 1/4 bandits, not so much.
It's time to take Haley to a stroll in the park in Simon.
Wow.
You're gonna abandon her to level up?
Well,
There
if
is
we're
an
with-
entire army of undead outside our door.
Wow. I don't think
Wow.
she'd like that. Also, if we're there, we're gonna divide the XP by 5 ways instead of letting it all go to her. So
so
technically,
she has to do it by herself, so that all the XP goes to her.
yeah.
Come on, let's go to whole home.
Oh, that's one way to quick power level up.
Well,
Okay. Aside from that, what about Tammy? What level were her again?
Tammy does not have
Tammy
spell
doesn't have-
slot. Tammy does not have levels.
The higher
Yeah.
levels. Yeah.
She is
Left.
currently plateauing at level 6, if I recall correctly.
Oh,
6th level.
Do we know any other powerful spellcasters?
You know
we do, but
Vanessa Bubbles, which always has been neutral towards any conflict that you've gone. You know Desmond, that is definitely Empire heavy. You know Julia, which is actually you don't know what's her situation. She's friends with you, but
Yeah,
you
but-
don't know where her
Alignment.
loyalty
Alignment.
lies yet.
because last time we checked, they had some troubles with the Empire as well, right?
Yep.
That is correct.
Mm,
Still, I mean,
well,
we could think about it later.
I think that's all.
Perhaps somewhere with your people on this plane, Ignis, might be safe.
oh, what about this Shaman Blaze?
You have no idea where Shaman Blaze is right now, but yeah.
We
you
can
don't even
send him a
know.
message, right? Hey,
Dude,
D Shaman
We don't
Blaze,
even
wanna
know
be?
why he would help us.
Oh,
Shaman
also don't
Blaze.
and don't forget Inferno. Inferno is basically a prophet as well.
Yeah, but he's not an arcane caster now, is he?
Yeah, it's not an
No, he's
arcane
not.
caster.
He's not an arcane caster.
Demiplane is an arcane caster
He
too.
might know an arcane caster.
That's true.
Yeah, did you know
Worth an
fire
ask.
genasies are supposed to be the smartest of all the genasies?
I'm sorry.
Did you know fire genasi is supposed to be the smartest of all the genasies? But even with that, there's very little wizards among us, unfortunately.
Wait, really? Is it actually you get intelligence for being a fire genasi?
Yeah. You get
My
a
I would have
God.
never been able to guess.
I mean, like they have intelligence doesn't mean they use it.
it means they're supposedly genetic. I mean,
Yeah.
a bit higher in intelligence.
Yeah.
Are you arguing for eugenics? What is this?
Eugenics.
Immediately Googles what eugenics means.
Dude,
no.
I know what eugenics is. I just forgot what it's about.
All right.
You forgot what it's about.
Yeah, because eugenics and what was the other thing that Oh, no, that is the thing.
Yesterday's
That
stream
is
was
the
about
thing.
terrorism. This stream's about eugenics.
You know,
Yeah.
this
I tried what comes
session has
next
a this session has a distressing amount of Hitler references.
Don't say it out loud.
You can't say that on stream. You gotta say the H word.
Oh, you
the H
can't?
word.
Can I actually not say that little shit stain's name on
No.
stream?
I don't think that's a problem, to be honest.
For now.
For now,
That's okay.
yeah.
I can come up with make up different insults for the little shorty.
What, brush stash?
Was he actually short?
I actually don't know. I just like calling him short as a derogatory term.
Okay,
Wow.
alright.
'Cause I feel like he-
Pulling a Napoleon, basically.
Well, no, I just feel like he's the kind of guy who would get angry at being called short even if he's not short.
Probably.
That's why.
Alright. Okay,
He
back,
seems like he has a
focus.
thin skin.
Focus. Back to the topic at hand.
Right, fire genasities being genetically smarter.
Yes.
No, that wasn't the topic.
That was the sidetrack. Right. So yeah, you're looking for spellcasters. You're planning to go and meet Inferno later in hopes that he can introduce you to a powerful spellcaster that he knows. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So, for now, sleep time.
Sleepy time.
Alright. So,
Yeah, pass the fuck out.
you guys all lie down in your own beds. You have separate rooms basically for this place. And try to get some shut eye. hopefully you'll be able to find a way to resolve this conflict soon. So go ahead, everybody. Take your long rest, please.
Finally, I'm alive.
Wait, what should I?
I don't like that laugh. That's a lies for now laugh.
As
Should
you
I prepare something else? Wait, hold on. That's okay. Go ahead.
as you slumber,
Oh,
Oh no.
J5, you kind of like have a kind of like a sleep mode that you're in. Everybody else tossing and turning, trying to get some rest. Besmirtney keeping an eye on the surrounding. But then all of you are awoken by a kind of like a loud thud. Just causes all of you to go wake up.
like an explosion?
Close, yeah, but not like the extended. How do you know explosion usually have a tail end where it kind of goes on? This was just a one loud thud. All of you shoot up in your beds, and it's eerily quiet all around you. What do you guys do?
What?
Oh no.
Oh no!
What
Is this another?
this?
Is this another? That thing again? Oh no!
Not the
Can I
that thing
leave for
again.
2 minutes?
What
Do we
thing
have
again?
no like quanticle before we jumped? Can we? Do we have like a smoke mask or something?
Smoke mask? I don't
I
think
don't
you
know.
do.
I feel like we okay.
What do you
That's
guys do?
fine.
You guys are sleeping
Wait,
in
wait,
separate
I'm
rooms
gonna
right now.
before I go, I'm gonna just like take out the potions that we have and put it into my person,
All right.
and I'm gonna take out a few and just like go to everybody and like hey, take a potion, take a potion. Wait, we don't have a lot of potions. Oh my god, we've used a lot.
So you guys, one by one, got up. You guys grabbed the potion that is provided by Ignis, and as you do this, the only thing you hear is the sound of your footsteps just running from room to room. Open the door, handing each other potion, the clinking of glasses, but everything else is very quiet.
I'll
Almost like the
look out
city has been
window.
abandoned. You look out the window and
Did they do it anyway? Oh my god.
you see that the streets are completely empty.
Did they do it
You
anyway?
don't see undeads walking around. You don't see any chaos.
Shit.
What do
Oh
you
my
guys do?
god.
We should have set a guard. We should have set a guard.
Oh my god.
Let's go check.
Oh my God.
District Mender.
All of
Yeah,
you
yeah.
immediately
Oh my God, we
rush
were so
down.
stupid.
Deep manner. We should go straight away to the Army Below-us place.
Necro Citadel or Dietrich Manor?
Yeah.
Decide which one.
Necro Citadel, because that's where they were gonna do it.
All right, all of you
All right.
get down from your rooms and you begin running in the direction of Necro Citadel, weaving through the streets, climbing up the stairs so that you can get to the Citadel. But then you realize the Citadel is not there. There is no Citadel. Instead, you see 12 massive statues standing in front
Oh
of you.
no, it's this again. Okay.
You
The
see
Empire!
the 12 statues tall looming, and you're unable to discern any detail coming from each of those figures. The only thing that you're able to discern is there's kind of like a glow that is coming from where their eyes should be. You stop at the top of the staircase upon seeing this. What do you guys do?
What is it? Look at it. Investigate. Investigate 35 right there. Oh my god.
All of you rush over towards the statue. You're still kind of a bit far away. You're not there yet at the
Okay,
statues
okay,
right now.
hold on. Do I see any like illusion or whatnot with the statue?
You do not see any signs of illusion, magic, or anything like that. It is
this
just
wait, is this
12
after
massive
an
statues.
hour long rest or
This is after your long rest. That is correct.
oh shit.
I'm
okay.
gonna pinch Ignis.
What?
See if she felt that.
Ignis, you don't feel anything.
Oh, it's a dream. Oh. Do you know it's a dream in a dream? Oh my god, hold on. Wait, are we talking
All
to
right.
each other?
You are talking to each other, yeah?
All right. I guess we're gonna have a new directive now. Let's just go ask them what they want.
You begin walking
I look
over.
I look at Ignis. Hey, this is the religion that you want to worship, friend Ignis.
Yeah, sure.
And
That's
then maybe
so,
that's your deities.
sure.
You guys very slowly make your way towards the statues, and it's almost as if the statues are growing larger and larger as you approach them. And upon arriving at the center of them, you could have sworn their heads are touching the ceiling of Mach as they all loom over all of you, casting their gaze down upon you. You hear the thudding noise once more.
Hello?
As you say that, Ignis, you see the symbols on the creatures. You see a symbol begins to appear on the chests of these large statues, the symbol of the 12. One of them, starting from the rightmost, you see a symbol begins to appear, and then another one on the next statue, and then another one on the next statue, another one on the next statue, another one on the next statue, all of them glowing in yellow. But the next statue, it kind of starts to glow in a more paler color. Yeah, still yellow, but slightly more pale. And then you see it kind of glitches and disappears.
What
You see,
statue is that?
you're not quite sure. It's just kind of generic silhouette of a large humanoid creature. Don't get any much detail from them. And then the same thing again on the next statue. It kind of appears fade, glitches, then disappears. And then another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. Until all of the statues had their own symbols appear on their bodies. 6 of them remain, the other 6 get blown away by this kind of glitch effect. And then you hear the thud once more time. This time you see light begin to peer from above you, kind of like cracks on the ceiling of Mark. As you hear once more. The thing once more, this time stones begin to fall down from the ceiling. And then a bright beam of light, just a pillar of light, smashes through the ceiling, hitting all of you, causing this intense pain, intense light that burns your skin, which causes all of you to just snap up from your beds. You hear the hustle and bustle of the city going around. In the background, you can hear the muttering and murmuring of the undeads in the distance. Seems like all of it was just a dream. But you guys woke up, all refreshed, with all your spell slots and abilities recovered.
Oh my
Oh my god! You guys get. I assume.
I swear, hitting us with that just a dream.
Well, it
Whoa.
may not have been some
No.
sort of a bioweapon, or there's no such thing as a mass hallucination. We all saw it, right?
Well, Fernatio, that would be one of what we assume to be one of the higher beings. What common people would call God.
Kind of ponder
Anyway,
this for a
you
while.
guys take
all we
a
have to
potion,
do is-
everybody.
And now what we have to do is try to decipher what that message meant.
Well, it was not a spell, that much we can tell. We were in the private sanctum. So whatever can penetrate that is at work here.
Fine.
And this is the second time it happened as well. Albeit, of course, Ignis, the first time you didn't receive it because you were in the sanctum.
Yeah, but no, we're all in the sanctum.
Correct.
So it's not the sanctum that's not letting someone have it. It's just wherever most of us are, I guess.
Maybe, perhaps.
But still, what does it mean? We have another 6 hours? 6 days? Monk is gonna fall? And like, what's the glitch? I mean, what could cause that glitch? Last time you guys saw like what, smoke, right?
Last time, what we saw was a blue rose expanding, and 3 of the statues are slowly fading away. Right, symbols on the statues are floating. 6, I mean 6. 6 on the symbol on the statue is fading away one by one.
And you just
That is how we.
Back then, you just saw 12 statues. 6 of them have symbol. 6 of them does not have symbol. That's it.
Oh,
You hear
okay.
a ticking sound.
Ticking sound and the blue rose. Yeah.
We don't have.
So
we
that
don't hear a
is-
ticking sound this time around.
No, just hear a thumping sound this time.
What's a thumping sound, man? What does a thumping sound mean? So basically, what we can know, the danger this time is that beam of light that is coming from the sky, right?
That's correct.
That could be forces up above. Which means I think it's trying to say the Genasius will come and to mock. And destroy them. Right? Like, what else could it be?
So I'm not really like I don't know these like things like visions and all that. That's magic stuff. But is it saying that our course of action is going to cause this?
I think it's more
But
like
judging from what happened the last 2 times, it's going to happen if you don't do anything about it.
yeah. If you don't do anything about it, oh yeah. Which means it's imperative that we go and talk to them. Which we were gonna do anyway. Wait, does that mean we have to change our course of? Because
But-
the bomb was about
Yes.
to explode if we didn't do anything about it. But this one we were gonna do something about it. Does that mean we just need to change our way of doing it so that it doesn't happen?
Maybe. But this unit is confused about the symbols that is appearing and glitching and disappearing. Yeah. Does the
Yeah.
statue disappear one by one, or
The statue never disappeared. The statue
the symbols? I
are
mean,
there. The symbols they appear one by one.
then they glitched out.
They appear one by one from right to left. When they got to the 7 statue, that's when the symbol appears, glitches out, and disappears.
Oh, it appears on the 7th and
8, 9, 10,
glitches
11,
disappears.
12.
Okay, I see. Oh,
Is there a way to figure out who the seventh one was?
To you, when you had that vision, it was kind of vague. It was
You said it was just a
it just
silhouette.
seemed like a silhouette of a person, a statue.
Yeah.
Is there
can't-
like a common order in which they're presented in religious texts or icons or whatever?
Not as far as you know. They depict usually they depict Darius first. Manada second. But beyond that, the rest just go in any order really.
And I guess that doesn't matter as much who it was.
Suppose having any information is better than having no information. What about the beam of light, Rain? Was it indicative of anything seen, shown in history?
History check for me, please.
ooh, 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 ooh.
You want to help me?
Do it, Artyom. I'm gonna help you.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you did
How-
that. You did it.
Flash. I'll flash it. Fucking.
All right. So that is a 26.
26.
You do know several spells that do mimic that kind of appearance, you know? Flame Strike does that. I think several other smites do have similar appearances.
Ugh.
However, the intensity is magnitude stronger. If the location you were at was any what do you call it? Any correlation to how Necro Citadel actually is, the entire beam encompasses the entirety of the Necro Citadel, which is
Oh, so big.
huge. Yeah.
Right, so there was never any mention of an entire, for example, citadel being smited.
In history, definitely certain definitely had oh, let me think real
Ooh.
quick. I think no. Usually gods do not intervene, like those kind of powers seem to be like in the hands of gods, in the realm of gods, but gods don't intervene directly in these kinds of things. Like that's just not how gods operate.
I mean,
What about from the age of Arcanum? You know, back then where, wizards are wielding the power of gods.
That, on the other hand, you roll the history, right? If you're looking at the age of Arcanum, then such a thing have been described. The problem is you're not sure if it's exaggeration or actually had happened. But given the amount of magical power that they had access to back then, kind of makes sense that they would reach such a level. But with with how dispersed magical power is nowadays, and how much knowledge was lost since that time, and how many practices are considered taboo, so you're not able to replicate such an intensity unless if you had a powerful enough power source to do such a thing.
like
Jesus, come
Empire?
to get there.
Well, I think it's pretty clear that power could be just the wrath of Kailapa.
That if that is the case, then the glitching and the disappearing symbols wouldn't make sense.
You slept
No, I
8
mean
hours, right?
no. I meant yeah. I meant the light that comes from above. It, like you said, it's something divine, and Inferno's a cleric, so somewhat of prophet, really. It's just like, I think even higher. Like if you were ever wondering who could be the perpetrator.
I'm
Either
sorry,
way,
I just like the fact that anything goes wrong, it's Kailapa.
yeah, the tables have turned. Well, let's go back, shall we?
I suppose. I mean, I'm not. The vision doesn't bode well, but if the vision's telling us that it's the fall of this empire, I don't think it's the worst thing.
Hey, you're lucky we're still in a sanctum.
What? Am I wrong?
No, but I mean,
I mean, yeah, sucks to suck, but you killed a lot of people. You had it coming.
yeah, but Amimala would be so mad at us. I'm just saying.
It's not our fault,
Okay,
though.
he can
Well,
he can die
kind
mad.
of is in a way that we brought their attention to, that Mock exists and was the perpetrator. Else, it would have been them just killing each other nonstop. So it kind of is our fault if you think about it.
Okay, but by that logic, a lot of shit's our fault. At what point do you draw the line?
A lot of shit is our fault. I agree.
I'm just a little guy, though. Nothing's my fault.
Oh, it's called a butterfly effect for a reason, Kane.
I'm not a butterfly. You're a
You're a
butterfly.
we're butterflies, a little guy. We're little guys. I'm just saying.
I cannot be held accountable for my actions. I'm just a little guy.
Oh my god. Oh, anyway, should we go? Are you guys ready to go? Also, take these potions, please, of which I would have given you, like I did in the
Okay.
dream.
Are you proud of me though? I drink
Deja
a
vu.
potion in the fight.
I think I saw, did I see you? I'm not sure, but you stayed up there, so I assume you did. Because it was dark for most of the fight. Very proud. I see it dwindled from 3 to 1, so have another one. Also, we should buy more, by the way. We're out of potions, apparently. Also, I can't give it to Kane, because Kane's player is not in Foundry, but can you take it from Amazing Spicy 7?
Sure.
Put it in Kane's inventory.
Amazing Spicy 7 to Kane's inventory. Gotcha. And I'll do
Thank
Loras for
you.
Kane as
Yeah.
well.
There's one last
Loras,
spirit healing potion.
Remove your exhaustion since you finally got some rest.
Huh,
And then
didn't even affect you.
yeah. And then Amazing Spicy 7. Award? What the hell's award? Ooh, XP. I can distribute to the party members. Gotcha. Right, inventory. Potion of. Which one are you giving him again?
Superior healing. There's only one
Superior healing. Okay,
potion there.
alright.
Oh, one healing potion there.
Potion of superior healing. There you go. Alright. And I'll delete
You should
it.
have 2 now?
He does.
Okay.
Oh, he has 3 now.
Oh, he only drank 1? Okay, give
Yeah,
me.
he
No,
only
I'm kidding.
drank 1.
It's okay. He needs it. If
Alright.
anything, we know from that fight he needs it. Him and J5.
Alright. So.
Actually, Arden should give his to J5.
I'm not sharing.
Wow.
If I need it.
You need it. And look at him with his 25 AC.
I said what if.
Yeah.
Yeah, J5.
This unit has a suspicion that the vision that we just saw, what if it's about the Empire finally completed its weapons platform? Now that is fully functional.
Do we know what sort of an effect it would have?
They say that it would hold enough power to kill even Fauta Abysmo in one shot.
But you said it's like divine light, divine of essence from the light that we saw in the dream. Also, like, are we sure that it's the 12? Because I'm just putting skepticism out there. What if it's somebody messing with us with a dream spell or something?
Well, you can ask a cleric of a 12.
You know, there's a cleric of a 12.
Yeah.
You know to find where to find one.
I mean, what do we ask the cleric of the 12? Hey, we have this dream. Is it really from the 12 or is it like that?
Shrug.
I'm just putting it out there.
Maybe we
Just-
can ask, hey Governor, how do you know if we got a dream from the 12? How do you know it's really from the 12?
Let's save it for until we get back to Kailapa. Of which I don't know if I let me see. I would have.
I don't think. Oh, I think you've seen the tree at the tree nexus, so you should be able to teleport there.
Yeah, I can go to the tree nexus, but not to Pakao directly.
Tree nexus at Pakao Defense. I know.
Yeah, we can go to Pakao because you've been there. I mean,
Oh, okay. Yeah, but my mom.
Have you not get intimate with the tree in Pakao Defense?
I'm sure I have.
Alright. So you guys make your way towards the Dietrix estate. Yeah?
Yeah.
You make your way towards the Dietrix estate. The place seems abandoned for the most part. You don't see like there's anyone living inside it right now. There are several creatures that are roaming the grounds though. They're kind of like a humanoid creature with bulging shoulders and tentacles for arms that is emitting a very sweet scent. You see those creatures are the one that are roaming the grounds, but as you approach, they don't seem to give mind to you. As you enter the grounds, make your way towards a tree, and then cast transport via plants. I'm sorry, you want to speak with plants first?
Yeah, because my mom was mad at me for
Oh, right. Ask for permission.
I gotta ask permission first.
Alright, okay. So, you cast Speak with Plants.
Yeah.
And you walk over towards a tree that is kind of like hidden in between, that's covered by brambles and bushes, basically. And as you walk over there, you can hear, "Ow, hey, what? Why are you doing here?" There's just a bunch of grasses and bushes, just like exclaiming in pain as you try to push through the bush, trying to get to the tree.
Sorry, just passing through.
Immediately, just quiet from everybody. Did she just speak to us? Did she speak to us? Oh my god, it's insane! What the hell? She speaks.
I do speak. How are you guys today?
Oh my god, he speaks. And one of them goes, "Hi, we're doing good. You're a wizard, magic person that can cast spells."
Yes, I am the magic person, and I can open a portal from one of you, and I look at the trees around, but I don't know if it's gonna hurt or not, because I do have to make you bigger for just a few.
They all kind of look at each other. Oh, let me double check first. Can you guys hear me? Hello. I think I disconnected again. Great. Give it some time. And then I
The GM's
am back.
like, I gotta make you bigger. What?
You hear the tree, now the one that's answering. "You wish to make me bigger."
Sorry. Yeah? What is that voice? Is that
Will
ominous or
that be pain?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Could be or it could not be. Perhaps you can let me know if it's painful.
Very well.
It might hurt the others as well. As in, I'm not sure how it changes for the rest of you. We can see.
Alright.
Okay. Feel free to scream when if it hurts, I will make sure to oh wait. No, okay, it's not concentration. Cool. Okay. I will enlarge them.
Alright. So you target the tree and then enlarge it. The tree begins to grow in size, large enough such that you can use it for the transportation spell. But as it grew, you see its roots begin to grow as well, causing the ground around it begin to crack, causing the bushes all around it to be uprooted and pushed aside. They go, "Ah, no! Just people just screaming all around you. But the tree itself, this feels amazing.
Oh, you guys are hurting? I asked the bushes around. Are you guys okay?
I got uprooted. Oh, I don't know if I can survive.
Oh no, I'm dying.
No, you have high enough nature. They don't die that easy.
Okay.
And especially if they're being maintained by Kiara, they're not gonna die.
Then I'll just say, you're not dying. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, I'm in pain. The horror.
Okay, now you just being dramatic.
I'll paint it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm just. It's like the bush is like, "Oh no, no," and then it like slowly turns to Ignis to see if Ignis is watching them.
Look at this. Look at this.
Okay, now you get. Okay, I'm gonna open a portal now, Tree. This should not be hurting you, because this one is natural.
Very well. Just kidding. As the tree opens up, allowing you guys to walk through to the other side.
Oh my god, the trees here are very dramatic.
The tree
They're
opened.
hilarious. I love these trees.
They must get it from Frit. The tree opened up, and immediately the heat coming from Pakao defense washes over you as you guys make your way through one by one through to the other side. As the tree closes, you can see all around you there seems to be some kind of humanitarian effort is going on. As you see, there are several houses that were on fire has been kind of like has been petered out now. And you can see there are several people that are injured being carried over with stretchers. You can see there is a large open area in front of the 3 Nexus that has been converted into a kind of like a infirmary, temporary infirmary, where there are tents and beds opened up to treat the wounded. The energy is not like chaotic by any means, but you can definitely feel a kind of like a sorrowful energy coming from everyone around you. Very far in the distance, at the edge of this settlement area, towards the Pakao defense, you would see a group of important individuals. You guys would be able to immediately recognize Inferno with his billowing cloak, Soot with his pillar of flame for a head, and also Spark
Inferno
as well
actually
as
has
Magma.
a cloak of billowing.
You don't know, you can ask him. But yes, you can see the chieftains slash ex-chieftains are all gathered up at that corner over there, kind of like coordinating the effort that is going on here. Magma would be the first one to notice you, as she's the one closest tending to the wounded and everything. Upon seeing you guys immediately rush over towards you. Ictus, come over. You need to explain what the hell happened here.
Why do I feel like I'm in trouble?
As Magma grabs onto your arm and pull you guys over towards the large table, where you can see various important individuals have gathered round. Inferno, upon seeing you guys, immediately you can see the tension in his shoulders kind of release for a bit upon seeing your faces. Amazing Spicy 7, it is good to see you have returned. It seems like in your absence we have encountered a little bit of trouble. Luckily, whatever they're attempting to do, we're able to foil it. We're hoping if you can assist in the... Nope. Remember what I told you. My daughters here and her friends have been in contact with the person behind all this. I understand, but these people require help, Magma. I'm sure we can delay these discussions after these people have been tended for. They are being tended to, Inferno. That's the job of the people under us. Right now, we need to discuss what's going on with these undead.
Oh, my mom's mad.
Very well. What's the word? Like I
Defeated?
hesitantly agree. Turns to you guys. Care to elaborate? These undead begin approaching the city from a gate that was open at the edge of town a few minutes after you left the city.
Well,
Okay, a few hours, I think. A few hours. Yeah.
A few hours. It would be a few hours. Is everyone seated?
Everybody's standing around the table right now. You can see a map of Pakao defense and the surrounding settlement. You can see there are several pieces that are placed on the board to show positions of various units and people and important people on the board.
Okay, this is not going to be an easy explanation. Thankfully we managed. Okay, I'm not saying thankfully because that feels like a poor taste, but it happened while we were trying to stop whatever was going to happen. Thank goodness we managed to close the gate before more damage. What? Sorry. Oh no.
Kane, are you trying to say something? You're very laggy.
Oh no.
I think
Oh
she
no.
would hear us as laggy as well.
Oh
Give it
no,
some
no, no,
time.
no,
Give
no.
it some time. Do you think you can type in chat? Just tell him to just type in chat to let us know what he's trying to say. But Ignis, continue.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll start from after we left the city. Remember, we thought it was the third party that was gonna ruin everything. Well,
Yes.
we were kind of right about that, but we weren't exactly right about what they had in plan. So, um, I think we told you guys what they were planning to do with inciting the fighting between Kailapa and Novila.
Yes, but that does not make sense if they just decide to send an army of undead. It sounds like it was a last-ditch effort.
Because it was. Um,
What do you mean?
well, I look at J5 and like, I am about to tell the exact situation of. Oh, I will look around actually before I
Mm-hmm.
go into it further and see
Mm-hmm.
if there's any eyes. Before I go into it further, let me just make
Looking
sure this.
around, you do not see any eyes at the moment.
Okay. Anyone eavesdropping from outside?
From outside, what do you mean?
Like, basically from what I've learned from the whole Carlotta thing is not just magic, I should also be aware of physical.
Ah, right. Go ahead, roll perception check for me to see if there is anyone listening in.
Physical perception.
Perception.
Ooh.
Disgrace.
And you mean, ooh, it's not so bad. It is normal.
22. You look around, trying to see if you notice anyone keeping an eye on your situation. You don't
Here.
see at the moment. Everybody around you are too busy moving around, and the people on the table right now are capable enough to defend themselves, so there are no guards stationed at the table, so it's just you guys.
Okay. So we're talking about last ditch effort. Well, they heard about the peace talks and they were very scared that, I guess in a way they were very kind of scared that the attention would be turned against them. So before it could be go turn against them, they decided to pull the trigger first, especially with their leader kind of missing. So
I see. So they are worried that we would fall into peace, and they decided to initiate the murder immediately. That would mean
well,
that they are the act of killing themselves is what they are after. What were they
they
trying to do?
they needed more souls in order to power a spell that could bring them out of this plane.
I don't understand. They wanted souls for
That's really
deaths.
Correction. They wanted to harness an energy source, and the only means of energy that is easily gathered for them is death. Death energy.
And so they decide to kill us manually. Make sure that they are able to secure this. Luckily, they were not able to send their entire army because if I recall, the gate that they were pouring out of was suddenly closed. I assume you have a hand in that.
yeah. Artyom managed to dispel
This,
it. The next round it came out. So
Inferno walks over beside of Artyom and he just grabs you on the shoulder, Artyom.
oh, it could have been me. Can I just say Kai and Artyom and like just at myself? What did I say, Artyom? I'm gonna just take the credit.
Thank you,
It's a
Artyom.
we.
Your actions have saved many lives this morning. Because of you, our casualties have been kept to a minimum.
I was merely doing what is right. And I give Ignis like the fucking most. What's the word?
Mug.
And
Yeah,
Kyla
the smuggest of smirks. Exactly.
And Kyla thanks you. But now it is time we need to discuss on how to stop this once and for all. What happened? I assume you were not able to fend off an entire undead army. You were able to escape and deliver us this news.
Well, here's the thing. They are not entirely unreasonable. The reason we could come here all long rested and such is because we were able to talk them out of any further actions. But, well, here comes the terms that they are asking. And I see what's the reaction in the room as I said that.
At first incredulous because the genocidal faction has decided to be reasonable. They find that hard to believe. Especially the more aggressive one, like Spark and what's that fucker's name? Pyre. Just scoffs at the idea that these people are being reasonable.
I guess we're just built different.
What do you mean by weird? As in, are you part of this?
But go on, Ignis.
No, I think J5 wants to say something.
Do you want me to explain or do you want to explain to them?
No, go ahead.
Well, for the part of they being reasonable is that what they really want is an energy source. Right now, what they can think of is to harness death's energy. However,
typical of undead.
Well,
actually,
their leader
it's
is a necromancer, so it's their specialty.
Of course.
And they are a city of undead, so it kind of goes with the theme.
Go on. Apologies for interrupting.
However, recently we managed to find, not actually find, we found out an energy source that they can use as an alternative. So keep in mind, their goal is to transport the whole city into another plane. It's not that they want to. They don't wish to kill anybody. They just want an energy source.
And you believe the reasoning they provided?
We know their leader, and it fits as to how their leader acts. If it's too much bother, he wouldn't do it. Unless it's absolutely necessary.
And also, we've also read the journal where the leader mentions in detail how the spell works and what it does. Right? We discovered that, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if it's in detail though. Was it in detail?
You found research papers, not the actual spell. No, you found the actual spell itself. The spell scroll.
Yeah, only we can't use it because it needs tremendous energy, right? Energy source.
That's right. Yeah. So it's a like nth level spell slot basically required to cast a spell. I understand. They wish to gather death energy. But that does not forgive their actions upon our people. You have to understand.
For sure.
If what you say is true, that they have been orchestrating the wars between Kailapa and Nawila for generations. That means they've been responsible for thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of deaths over the several years.
Hundreds of
And that
thousands,
is
close to 1 million, actually. Okay, that
Make it
doesn't
worse.
help the story.
well,
And we really
that
only
is
have proof
true.
for this generation, not the
Then why
previous
are
generation.
you dealing with such monsters?
Mhm.
Now I myself, you understand, prefer the way of less resistance, of peace, of cooperation between people. But you see what they are. The first decision they decided to resolve their issue of power is causing more death. I'm sure if that falls on any of our shoulders, that would not be such an option. Clear that it is dangerous to leave these people alone.
That they want to be left alone. Oh, sorry. They don't want to be in this plane anyway. I feel like. Okay,
Yes, the whole reason
I.
they don't want to be disciplined is because for generations to them that they have been wrong as well. Whenever their neighboring cities, countries expand, a lot of their
Okay.
people died as a result.
I will say that we are not trying to take their sides here. We want to remain the neutral party, but this is what they have told us, and I mean, we have
And
a complicated relationship with them.
I mean, the way
and
I see it, it's the
also,
best way to get rid of them.
yes, that is true. If they want to leave this plane, uh, then we're going to have we just don't have to spend our resources to deal with them.
The path of least resistance here would be to leave them alone.
And as an added bonus, their whole land, the whole field of light and fire would be open to
Oh,
anyone to colonize in.
yeah, once they're gone.
Sure, that is all reasonable benefits to letting them go. But the people will want reparations. Tell them
Well, that is
tell
true.
the same thing to the people who's lost their sons, their mothers, their fathers. They will want
Well,
blood,
this should
J5. You should know this.
well, this unit agrees as well that we also mentioned to them that they should not be let go without any reparations that they have to deal with. However, this unit would suggest that asking for blood is not actually the best option.
What do you suggest?
Well, they have said that they have numbers and they have resources. Maybe we can ask them to help you rebuild, act as a workforce.
You wish for us to work with undead. To rebuild the city that we live in. Is that correct,
Well,
J5?
that is just this unit's suggestion. If there is any other thing that you might want to demand of them, perhaps we can set up a three-way meeting between you, the now villains, and the representatives of Mark.
If word gets
Perhaps we
out,
should talk this through.
making a deal with the Nawilans was already difficult. Now that it is cancelled, I have no idea if that will be happening anytime soon. And now you want us to work with the people that has been causing all this pain On both sides, I might add. Why are we even discussing this? They're undeads, right? Just kill them. Knock their heads together. Use your divine powers, Inferno. Burn them to the ground.
Okay, so how are you going to take out the leader?
With a sword.
Well, the leaders of the
Mhm.
Empire, like someone very, very close.
I'm
to the
sorry.
Empire.
And Magma just points out. This mark is affiliated with the Empire.
The leaders,
Ah,
not exactly. I don't know if they're
not
under the
exactly.
Empire's control, but it seems like it at this point in time. Do you guys know of the Great Terrors of Home?
They all kind of murmur between each other for a bit. Spark kind of goes up. Yeah, I've heard of them. There are these, Wait, no. Terrors of Home? No, actually,
Yeah.
no one would have heard Terrors of
Yeah.
Home amongst the group.
Well, they're
A few
They're-
individuals.
yeah. They're feared individuals that brings great terror. Similar to their well, basically they've caused multitudes of terror in their wake, and the leader's one of them. And the Empire is working closely with those great terrors. We have, I don't know if you've heard of, what was his name?
And this Gorman.
Andy's Gorman was one of them. We killed him. There was also the one in
Okay.
the one that was the captain, the Artyom
Moneda, right?
Moneda.
But like you said
Yeah, I'm
yourself,
killing.
these things can be killed, then let's just kill them.
Well,
Well,
it's not that simple because
fighting. Because what?
once you
Because
kill
the
them,
souls,
the curse transfers to you.
it's like
you
a
become
curse.
the next great
You
terror.
become the terror.
It's a lot. Simply put, it's not that easy to just kill because killing is not the solution. If that's the solution, we would have killed them long ago, but that's not the case. We killed 3 of them, and
Yeah.
3.
I mean, when we fought
Yes.
Hadis Gorman, he literally chopped me up into pieces with his body. And when we fought Moneda, then we destroyed a whole city in the process.
Well, we
No.
didn't do that. It was the
Yeah,
it was
that was
the disaster.
Well, no, Ignis, you can't just don't correct me. We're trying to instill the fear that the power of the terrorists.
they are the terrorists. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the effect I'm trying to go for. Like, you don't want to fight these guys.
and also, although it pains this unit to say this, the first one that we accidentally killed cost us one of our dear friends,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
friend Ash.
They all think for a bit. Then you hear Magma speaks out. Then we hold them. Capture them. I'm sure we'll have some kind of containment that we can do to capture these people.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Andis Gorman was captured until he was broken out.
Very easily, my dad. Like
Mm-hmm. The first attempt to break him out nearly leveled Conticol as a result. The second attempt, that was the time I got, as previously mentioned, shredded into itty bitty bits, chopped up into mulch.
we
Gruesome.
get him, Dave. Jeez.
Then what
man,
would you
hurt.
have us do? Pyre just shouts out.
That's why we're offering the solution to send them elsewhere.
You mean working with them? Letting them get what they want? By killing
We can.
our people, we just give them what they want on a platter. That's it. The reward for killing so many people is getting what they want.
Not exactly. That is why this unit asks you to discuss with them to get what you want as well.
Yeah, but what they want.
We
is
want their heads! As he slams the table, causing several people to kind of turn in their direction. Inferno, please. Clearly, this is a difficult situation. We need to consider the ramifications of such a decision, not just mechanically, but what the people would want.
Do the people have to know?
No what? No about the decision.
About these
They should,
third-party
right?
people who've been playing behind the scenes.
I assume so.
No,
Okay.
they do not. But these people deserve the truth. They have lost countless family members to such a senseless war. And you wish to keep it away from them, Kane.
It's not my It's not my wish. I'm just trying to provide options. You can shoot down every single idea I have. I don't care about that. I'm just trying to come up with something. All you guys keep doing is repeating the same thing over and over again. You're repeating the same thing that started this war. So I'm just trying to break out of this senseless back and forth.
You all look at each other, thinking about the possibilities, about letting this war die, which is at the moment in their grasp. They just need to let go of their hatred, of their desire to take revenge. They just need to take this. Let Mark go. And Ignis, you're a fire genasi. You know that it is difficult for the people around you back then to let go of a grudge. They have to get back at it in one way or another. And in this pivotal moment, as they are pondering, can someone go ahead roll me a persuasion check?
With
Against-
advantage?
Sure, but against
Who's got the
almost
highest?
impossible odds.
Who's got the highest?
Dad.
Who's got the highest, I wonder?
Buff.
I mean, he
Whoever's
can't
got the highest,
fail.
buff him.
Jacob has
Buff
what, 15 or something? I'll give him plus 7. He has advantage.
Yeah, but
No
almost
world
impossible
fail.
odd. Almost
No
Buff,
world
buff,
does
buff,
this fail. Rain, what number are we going for?
Let's go with
Artyom.
let's go with 33.
Artyom, don't you
Alright,
dare
let's-
jinx this. Artyom,
Seems
don't you dare jinx
easily
this for us.
doable. Even
Let's
without
do this.
even without flash.
Artyom, you're
Advantage,
tempting
right?
fate.
Advantage, yep.
I know.
Okay. Without a flash, I just need to roll me what 33, right?
33, yeah.
Yeah.
Without a flash, I need a 17. Oh, that's a high though.
Yeah, but you have
It doesn't
advantage
matter.
and you have a flash, so
Yeah. So
Yeah, so-
roll first. The target number.
Oh, damn.
Get hell!
What do you get? I didn't see.
I
Nat
have faith.
20.
Just
Holy
flash
shit.
it. Just flash it just in case.
Don't ever doubt me
Flash it.
again.
Flash
I'll
it.
flash it.
Flash it. Make it high. Artyom, you know you can't walk into. You know you can't be walking into places saying, "Of course something's gonna happen."
The people look. You see in their faces, you see kind of like a pain kind of coursing through this. They know what they have to do. They're not sure if they have the strength to do it.
Nice.
Magma, the first one, kind of looks at Inferno, kind of hands on his shoulder. We have to let this go. Inferno looking at it. I will agree. This is something that I've been wanting to end, to see end within my lifetime. And there is only good going with this path. He looks at the rest of the table. This is fucking bullshit. You know this. I know. If it were up to me, I wish to skin their scalps and hold it up in front of my house for all to see. To show what happens when you mess with Kailapa, but for our people, Pyre, this is bullshit. He just walks away. Sit looks at this entire thing with a creepy smile, quiet in this whole endeavor. He will say, very well. If that's what you wish, Inferno. I think this is a good way to end the war, so to speak, eh? And being able to talk to these undead might be a fun thing after all. And all eyes fall on Spark. He who has the most personal reason amongst all this, wanting to avenge his father. Which he first wanting the head of the person who launched an assault at his hometown. Now knowing that there is another people that has been inciting this incident, is being asked to let go. I can't. These people murdered my family. I can't just let them go.
Oh no, I have infected DM with my germs. And he's coughing.
And you hear, yes. But why are we looking in the past? Let's look towards the future. Rebuild your home, make it better, honor your parents' legacy. You see this guy gritting his teeth. While he is in the position of leading a nation, but in terms of experience, he is kind of similar to you, Ignis. Far back when you just hate your mother so much that you left home, wanting to pursue your own goal. Same thing here when he wants that revenge. And the conclusion he comes to is, I can't. I have to take his head. Very well. I understand your decision, Spark. But unfortunately, the council has voted. We are 2 against 1 for peace with Mark. And he
Holy
pushes off the
shit.
table and then walks off.
We did it.
We're performing miracles yet again, my guys. Oh my god.
Inferno, Magma, Soot, the only ones remaining on the table right now. Inferno looks to you guys. Your presence have been a bane on the peaceful times. in Kailapa. Yet you are also the one that provided some semblance of hope for everlasting peace in the region. Connect me with the representatives of Mak. Let us discuss terms.
All right. I should also tell Nauvilans as well, right? This should be a three-way thing.
He thinks for a moment. Let's keep it between us for now.
All right. Okay.
Very well. Thank you very much, Amazing Spicy 7. You have given us something to think. Let us know when the meeting can be held. And we hope we'll see you at that moment.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
You feel a loud rumbling.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
You
God
see it.
fucking
You see the rumbling kind of. The sound comes from a distant land and kind of rushes through you, causes the earth to quake, and you can see various people in the area begin to start to panic a little bit as you can see buildings kind of crack a little bit. You can see people are starting to panicking. You can see some, stuff that's on the shelf kind of gets collapsed down. Tents being pitched on the ground kind of falls down as the earthquake subsides.
Oh shit! What's going on? Get out and look around.
Everybody immediately walks around, reaches out, trying to see what's going on. You can hear whispers from the various people. Oh, what's going on? What was that? An earthquake? Oh. Yep.
As high as I can see what's happening on the surrounding area.
Alright, J5 immediately clicks your boots. Was it the one that allows you to fly?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clicks your boots
my
and
boots.
immediately shoot up. Yes, you fly higher and higher and higher, trying to see from your surroundings, see what is going on. Go ahead, roll your perception check, please.
Can I also?
no.
I'll turn into an eagle, a giant eagle, and look around.
Alright, go ahead, roll perception check as an eagle.
I feel like we already know what this is.
But I retain my
Yeah.
wisdom score, so
Yeah, so you can use.
my own thing.
Yeah.
Because their perception.
We should
their
have
proficiency.
we should have 1K stuff earlier. God damn it.
What? But who would? The only one they attacked was the fire genasi. And Pyre couldn't have gone there that fast. And no one was eavesdropping on us.
No.
It was a
This is the
disaster.
Empire eliminating. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Alright. So with your roll of 15 and 29, Jesus, the difference. J5, you try to see your surroundings, trying to find if there is anything that would tell you about what the hell had happened. But there's not much you can garner from that height. The details are a bit too difficult to perceive. But Ignis,
With my eagle eyes.
with your eagle eyes, you're not sure if you saw something or you're just what's the phrase? Clawing at airs? What was it? Like grasping
Grasping
straws. But you think you saw something, kind of like almost like a flash of light, very far off to the southwest.
Yeah.
Where Mark is?
The direction of Mark. Yep.
I
God.
think Muck is just directly south of you, right?
think
Southwest would be?
Where's the
Press J, map of Honohea right there. Yes. Mark is actually directly south of Kailapa, of Pakao Defense. What you saw is somewhere to the southwest.
Oh, further.
We don't know where. Southwest. What's in southwest?
Honohea. Open the map for the viewers.
We need the map. We need the map.
J.
J.
Press
Okay.
J,
Map.
and then there should be a directory of maps there for you.
Where's
Oh,
Bakau?
Honohea,
there you go.
Kailapa, right?
Pakao,
Honohea.
Pakao Defense is the westmost region that is in between Mount Aqua and Kailapa Crags.
What do we look at? Honohea or
Honohea, yes, that's the continent.
Honohea map?
Nothing is
But
happening.
how
Okay,
do
there
you
you
know?
go.
Hold on. Wait, Mount Aqua?
Yeah.
Nauvila?
Huh?
That Mount Aqua or Nauvila, is that where it's going?
That's east, I know.
Wait, what's west? Hold on, that's Inferditaire?
Yes, Infinitive.
Yeah.
Inverted. Oh my god, is someone else coming? Are we just uniting an entire continent? Is that what we're gonna have to do now? Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
I saw a flash of light, like somewhere from Inferditaire. Like the direction of Inferditaire.
Direction of Infinitive, but you don't know how far, because remember, the world is flat, so you can see very far. The problem is, what do you call, earth disruptions and all that, so you're not sure how far that actually is. You just know in that area. Basically, beyond 6 miles
Okay.
is a bit hard to estimate distance at that point.
Okay, but
Okay.
the thing feels how far though? Like I mean
Beyond
like
6 miles.
logically no, I mean logically, if we were to feel the earthquake, where could be the center? You know what, I'm not smart enough to figure this out. I'll go back down to the
Okay.
party and I'll
Mhm.
tell them what I see, and I'll also ask, hey, if an earthquake were to happen, how do we know like what's the like center of it, you know? How
Can I
far?
try and calculate that? Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead. Well, you don't have enough information actually. You don't know how strong the initial earthquake is.
Well, can we
Uh,
know based on like the how strong it is here?
Okay. You know what? Okay, I have an idea. Okay, go ahead. Roll me nature check, please.
Natura.
Nature. That's right.
Oh, 23.
23. With your 23, as you are trying to gauge how far an earthquake could be, you've seen many earthquakes in your time. Let me double confirm. All right. So within 23, I'll say you won't be able to determine the center point. Here's why.
Okay.
Because you would know that earthquakes can be strong or weak, but how far they propagate is depending on like the energy of the initial cause of the earthquake, basically. It could be a very kind of like powerful earthquake that lasted a long time, so that's why it can travel very far, or it could be a strong earthquake that kind of slowly peters out. So from what you have right now, which is your current location and how strong it was, it's a bit difficult for you to determine where the center of it is. But yes, Ignis, with your perception just now, you think you saw something to the southwest, but again, you're not quite sure.
Do I recognize that if that light looks similar to the light in our dream?
You're not sure. Again, like I said, you barely notice it. You're not sure if you actually saw something or you're grasping at straws.
Okay.
One way to find
Okay.
out.
Go there?
Over there.
Like how?
I wanted a break.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, we have like a moral responsibility.
No, we have to find out though.
Why?
Why? Because if
I mean-
if that's the Empire, then they had completed their weapon.
But why would it be here?
Because the
Infinite
eye
Air.
is here.
The eye was going towards Infinite Air, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. The eye is active around this region. Since they cannot exactly find where Fatobismo is, but they can find where the eye is.
Shit! Shit! That's the truth. How do I mean? Infinite Air is so far. If we were to go, it's like we have to.
So we have a tree over there. Oh wait, we have a
No.
friend over there. We know someone over
don't.
there.
You
We
do
don't
know
have a
someone
friend.
over there. You're not
Iktan.
sure. Yes.
But
Ask,
we are
we
not
can just
friends.
ask Ethan. We can just ask Ethan.
We
Do
are
you
not
feel that?
friends.
I mean, something big happened. We asked him, "Come on, what's happening over there? Do you need help?"
Last I checked, he hated me, and he didn't want to respond anyway. I think he had an Ignis blocker, right?
You're not sure. But yes, the last time was you asked for his help, he gets ready to give you help, and then you just abandon him.
Well, they're offering help now.
Okay. There's one
I
more.
could-
There's one more guy we can ask. Remember that Mark always has a line of undeads on its borders.
Mark?
Remember when we crossed through? Yeah.
You mean
remember when we
Infodetaire?
crossed-
Infodetaire, there is a line of undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I assume those are what do you call that? Marks undeads, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe we can ask who, what's his face? Christoph.
Christoph?
You know, to investigate. Yeah, to investigate.
Sure.
I don't know. if
Can
the
go back.
undead exists. We can't.
We can
There's
just
no
send him a
trees.
message. We can just send him a message. Hey, Christoph, did you feel that? The general directions over there. Can you investigate?
Okay. Well, I gotta set up a meeting anyway, so I will send a sending to Christoph. Sorry, call flames to Christoph.
All right.
That's not my shit. I will say, hold on. I don't think it matters, right?
We just need to know if there's any remnants, pieces of, the eye. Right? If that is, we found the remnants of the eye, then we know that that is what the Empire's doing.
I think they would know that fast. So. Oh, that's okay. Could I scry on it? I could actually, right?
You could.
The only reason I couldn't on Faltabismo was because
It's not a creature. It does not consider as a creature, if I recall correctly.
really.
This is too big. Yeah. And also different planes of existence as well. Recall.
Yeah, I thought that was why, not because of the creature limitation. Okay. Anyway, sending to Christoph.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel the earthquake? It was in direction of Inverteter. Also, talk to Kai Labans. They agree to negotiations.
You hear? I felt it too. I've already sent someone dead over there to figure it out. We'll let you know once we find anything.
Is that it?
Yep.
Why didn't hear but the other one? Oh, god damn it. Okay. I'll send another one.
Uh-huh.
I'll say thank you. I'll contact you again in a couple of hours. Also, we gotta set a date for the talk. Let me know.
You would hear again. Give us about a week. I want Carlotta to be there.
Oh, we killed her. Yeah. No, we didn't. We didn't kill her.
You
The
killed her.
undeads killed her. No. We unconscious her. She was killed by the trampoline.
Right, okay.
Okay. I don't know if Carlotta would like it. I will go. I'll let the party know. Then I'll go back to the Inferno. And tell them. The earthquake. I mean, I'm not sure what happened, but there seems to be a flash of light over where Inferno is. We're asking our contacts to see if they could figure it out.
I see. We'll be asking people around as well. We'll let you know if we find anything.
Well, J5 has suspicion that it could be the disaster being wiped away by the Emperor's
New weapon.
If that's the case, then we're kind of dead. Oh god.
That is one of the reasons why this unit is strongly suggesting that we band together. Because that if the Empire had managed to complete their weapon and they fired it a few thousand miles away from here, and we felt the shockwave from here. Just imagine if it was, imagine if it was pointing directly at the city of, any of our cities.
We'd be destroyed. We'll need to discuss our stance on this. Perhaps if they are as powerful as you say, it might be beneficial to take the same route as we're taking with Mach and ally with them.
Oh god, people are gonna kill us.
One thing, Mr. Inferno, during your investigation, try to look for proof or pieces of the disaster. What was it? What the name it again?
Laqua.
Of Laqua.
I will. I'll let you know if we found anything. Alright.
Also, I forgot to mention, sorry, they said give them about a week to come and talk to you guys.
Understand.
By them I meant Mark.
Perhaps the best place to meet them would be at... let's see if I remember this fort's name. Fort Kumo. Close enough to Kailapa and away from where the Mach actually is.
I think we've been there, right? Kumu?
Yeah, we've been there. It was
that's
where
you get kidnapped and everything.
Back to where we started.
Fort Kumu.
Ignis.
Yeah.
I think Artyom's not there
was
yet.
not here. Yeah.
Agnes was kidnapped by her mom back there.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. and I really
I knew it
wanted
was
her back. I was not in the right mental state back then, I guess.
It's okay. I think we can all laugh about it now, right? Right, guys?
Ha 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 ha.
So
Anyway,
speaking of which, whatever happens to
hey, there you go.
Mr. Shaman Blaze?
Last I had contact with him, given that I've lost my position within the council, he decided to travel. If I recall, he wanted to head north. Apparently, in Barco de Cola, there are a lot more opportunities for people of his skill set.
Did you find him anyways?
I'm sorry?
I asked my mom, how did you find him anyways?
I mean, he was an adventurer. A capable one. I took notice of him and brought him into my employ. Simple as that.
I feel bad. I thought he was the one who instigated it, but yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No, I was just, yeah.
Well, it's okay. It was a long time ago. I forgive you, and I'm sure my party has forgiven everybody here, and you've forgiven me, and we're all good now. So that's like the least of our worries right now.
Right, the Lacqua situation. I have sent some people over there. For now, we will deal with the talk with Mark. Thank you for your efforts. I think we can handle the rest from here.
You need us to be there? We will be there anyway, but
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
really okay.
Ooh.
We can handle this. If they truly want to be left alone, and I'm spearheading this operation, we'll be able to handle it.
All right. Did we check out what happened in with Lacqua?
I think so.
Or should we like help around here while people are reconning, as in help around with the wounded and all that.
I mean, your choice. You want to help the people here, investigate Lacqua, do something else entirely, and deal with the Empire. That's up to you. But now's the time to decide. What do you guys want to do next?
Our timetable has been open. I don't know what to do.
One art it's like you finish an anime, you know, like, what do I do now?
I mean, I think we should investigate
the
the
Empire,
bright lights, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I would do that.
All right.
Let's go to Infinitor. We have our lions, right? We can travel faster.
You do have
It's
your
back and
lions.
we do need to figure out where to put the money, the dragon hoard.
You still
Oh,
have that
yeah.
pile of coin inside Magma's
Uh,
room.
Magma's house.
If we just leave it there, Magma's going to spend it all.
Oh, believe me, I will. So,
So money, cool.
well, it is staying at my home right now. We'll consider it rent.
Ah,
Damn. This is what it means to be an adult.
oh man. Um.
Drink.
I'm trying to find something. Okay, that's not where I am. I'm trying to see if we have a tree near for the tear or not. Because I know it's a very barren land.
Regarding our loot, can we just invisible ourselves, carry the loot inside our castle, dump it there, go back out.
Technically, you can. Yes, anything you carry will be invisible along you.
Good idea. Good idea.
The problem is you carried most of your loot on an undead dragon, so.
And the undead
we-
dragons there.
No, we can do it over days, right? Remember? Put it in. Put it inside the bag of holding.
Yeah, I mean, we
Each
can
one
do
has
that.
it.
We can like
Yeah.
time skip it. Like you spend some time gathering the coins, put it into your new home, maybe buy some supplies from Kontako, and then travel to Infernitaire somehow. Yeah.
Yep.
We can time skip all that, and then when we start next session, you arrive at Infernitaire. Can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
In that case, that is a good place for us to end right now. As you guys get ready to carry all your loot, store it in your house, do some shopping, maybe contact some important people that you might want to bring in for the adventure. And then you guys travel all the way towards Infernitaire. Try to see what the hell's going on over there.
I mean, I could just wait a couple hours and send a message back to Kristoff to see what's going on if he figure it out.
That could work as well. Then we don't have to do the whole traveling to Infernitaire.
No, let's see what we can figure out from there, and then we can still figure out what to do later. That's what I'm saying. Can we just figure that out before we end the session, and then we can make a better plan? I'm just saying, because I feel like
sure.
if we wait a few days.
And I'll say like we're ending the session here, but after several hours, you will get a message from Gilvana shouting at you guys, "Hey guys, you guys feel that earthquake?"
Oh my god. Oh, our Tilaru, goddamn.
All the way to Atilaroo? Gilvana, we felt it in Kailapa.
I don't
What
think
is
it's possible
that?
for us.
Then you would also several more hours later, and then I think you'll get a message from Haley with the same thing.
Oh my god.
Is that a whole hole? Oh my god, wait a minute. We need to see the map of what's
Did the
going on.
Did the entirety of the planet just shake?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Oh my god, this is way at my pay grade. I am not paid enough for this. I cannot do
Okay.
this. I am just a little guy.
Wait. We should ask. Hold on. Okay, Haley is in Barco de Cola, Gilvana and Tilaroo. We should ask Cho and Shimon and my dad in Swifle if they felt it too.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking.
Okay.
Gonna fucking
Okay, yeah, I
conviction if you
remember
did.
Barco de Cola
So-
is kind of okay.
Cho will reply at around the same time as Haley.
Shimon is like the farthest away.
And then your dad doesn't reply.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Like doesn't find its target or?
What's the? I don't remember the word that I give you if target not found. Like he gets blocked by something.
Oh. Okay.
No.
Okay, blocked is fine, but that's not great. It's not great, but blocked is fine.
And
If
then
he's dead,
yeah,
then
so
that's bad.
that's the information that you get from those people. From
Okay, I
Christoph.
will ask Desmond though, just to like make sure. Just anyone in Swifle, maybe Tammy. I don't think Tammy's in Swifle. Anyone
Tammy's-
in Swifle?
Tammy's
Tammy's in your home.
Yeah.
Tilaru.
Yeah.
So maybe Desmond.
Desmond won't reply. Gets blocked as well.
Oh yeah. God damn it! What do we?
He's secret
Anna?
agent.
No, Anna was also in Atilaroo. We don't know where Anna is.
You don't know where Anna is. You broke her heart.
No.
Who's Anna again?
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Who else
The
in
guy
Swifle,
that doesn't have any
The
any
girl-
classes that wanted to join us. Okay.
The girl that struggled to cast first level spell.
though? Second level, you mean? But yeah.
Second level, yeah.
No, that is the
But
super villain
but-
in the making.
Okay,
syndrome.
I will also ask because I keep forgetting Procurium exists, even though I mean, I will also ask Victoria. I'll ask Hotaru in All Home. I'll ask Cho and Shimon. I
Oh
don't know
my
who else
gosh!
is
Yeah,
random.
you'll ask. Well, how many spell slots you have in a day? Because beyond that, they're not gonna give you accurate times anymore.
Oh, that's true. Well, I still have 3 4th level, 3 5th level, 1 6th level,
Okay,
2
so I
7th
guess you'll
level.
have enough then. So
Yeah,
yeah, if
should
I
have
oh actually no, never mind. So first one that's the closest one would be Gilvana, and then you ask people in
Gilvana.
Atelaru will be the same thing, yeah. And then if you ask, and then
I didn't ask-
Haley would say next. Followed followed by the people in All Home and also Litoralis. And then lastly would be Cho.
Oh, they don't feel it at the same time.
They don't feel it at the same
Yeah,
time.
because the shake propagates travels outwards, right?
That is correct.
From the
So
epicenter.
it was
That's why I
Honohea.
said 2 hours later because
Got it.
Gilvana felt it 2 hours later, immediately sending you.
Shit. Honohea, then Atilaru, then Barco de Cola, and then Bakery?
And then
I think we-
Praecurium and All Home around the same time, and then Shimon.
Okay.
I
so
think we need to
assuming-
inspect I think we need to go to Infinite Terror, inspect the damage.
What if like it was the thing and whatever when you use it once it propagates throughout the entire world? That's how bad the
Another
thing
thing, all
Okay.
the people that is helping you to investigate the area, they will say 2 things. First, what they saw is a massive hole in the ground, about I think about 2,000 1,000 feet in radius, so 2,000 feet diameter.
Damn.
How deep? And it's slanted to the side a little bit, but it goes down. That's
Can you-
slanted at about.
Can you draw?
Oh, sure, actually, yeah.
I'll take a picture for Kane.
Sure. So,
Thank you.
they found. Why is it green? This is Arcana 12. It should be purple. Come on. Okay, alright. So, they found a hole. Okay. That is 2,000 feet wide.
Why?
It is slanted like this at about a 30-degree angle.
I have to put the dot.
Let's go 40. 40-degree angle. It goes down for about let me see. Right. So yeah, I'd say around 1,000 feet deep.
That was oh my god.
And then
This doesn't make any sense.
you would also hear rumors that there was a floating island in the vicinity before afterwards.
No.
You were right, G5. You were right. They did it.
No.
They did it. We're effed. We are the worst timeline.
Oh no!
We effed around too much.
It's time for
I just wanted to live. Is it a crime to be alive?
You ask too much.
God forbid I want to exist.
So yeah, this is all the information that you guys got from your initial asking. So we'll see what your plan next. You guys can plan this off session, and we'll see what your decision is next turn. So thank you very much everybody for playing. I'm gonna stop here for now, and we'll see you guys next week for more. Next week, Aina? Yes.
I mean, if you can,
I'll need
I'm
to.
good.
I'll need to prep in the week, right? Because we have a
Yeah.
convention. Yeah. Yeah. If you're watching this, we are in a convention at
In Malaysia,
in Malaysia at what mall? Do you know?
Jaya One.
Yeah, Jaya One. So if you're nearby, go ahead and see you at our booth in Perfect Dice. We'll see you
I don't think
guys
anyone's
next
watching
week.
it.
Bye bye.
Although by the time
Bye
you,
bye.
Hey, I got a plug. I got a plug. All
Ciao.
right. It's not always I can plug stuff.
by the time you publish.